Hey y'all, my name is Sharina. I'm your new favorite little sis and the co-founder of Hey Girl, Hey Game. This episode is going to be a little interesting. It's going to be a little self-reflection, but through a question in our card game. That question is, what are 3 words your ex would use to describe you to your new bae? Now this episode is a little special because I got a little moment to interview none other than one of my favorite exes, my most recent ex of, I want to say about 5 years, 7 years, but we've been friends now for a decade. And he has an answer for that question. Before I share with you his answer, I'm going to share with you what my thoughts are. 3 words I think my ex would use to describe me is pushy, silly, and good. I would say pushy because my ex and I were together for, I want to say about 2 years before things started to get like super serious. For the 2 years that we were together, oh man, I had high expectations, a lot of asks, and with those asks, there were very minimal flexibilities on my end, right? So we met on Valentine's Day. Our first date was on Valentine's Day. It was amazing. We spent the entire day together. He was very mysterious, but also very romantic. He'd do sweet things like plan dates on the rooftop. We'd have picnics. And during all of this, I'm thinking, okay, this is my man. All until one day we're walking down the street. We went on a long walk. It never came as a thought to me whether we held hands or not, but on this day, our hands kept hitting, and I went to lock hands, and he unlocked his hands. And I was like, oh. I played it off, didn't take it heavy. Very cutesy night, didn't want to make it a big deal. Again, we're walking, our hands hit, I'm locking, he's unlocking. And I was like, oh, so you're not trying to hold my hand? You're not trying to hold my hand? And I was like, what's happening? Fast forward, we had a conversation at a park, and it was very of a cute day. It felt like, hey Marie, why don't we fall in love? It was a very cute day. And we met there. He looked happy, giggly-ish, but nervous as well. And I came in like, yo, I'm ready, let's talk. And when we had the conversation, he said, hey, we are moving in that direction. So I'm like, what do you mean we're moving in that direction? He's like, in a relationship, like we're moving in that direction. There's a lot of things. And I would later find out that those lot of things were the fact that I was 25 or 26 at the time. I had a son. He'd never dated anyone with a child. And he was older than I am by quite a few years. So that's something that he took very seriously. That would mean integrating his family, taking on responsibility for that child and for me. And at the time, because I didn't get that much context as I have now, it was very much to me, very much mysterious. The answer was too mysterious for me. And I said, hey, you know what? Moving in that direction. If you're not there and I'm there, guess what? We're not on the same page. So when you get there, if I'm still available, I'll meet you there and we can pick up where we left off. And he just kind of laughed it off like, girl, relax. And I was like, nah, you good, bro, you good. But then we kept hanging out. After every hang out, I'm like, my guy, we are hitting it off. This is great. We have a good time together. We can't not talk to each other. We enjoy each other. Why are we not in a relationship? And every hangout would back to back would be like pressure until one day he'd be like, girl, you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I hated that. I couldn't get what I wanted when I wanted it. And, the idea of this is up to discussion, for debate, but that's what happened. And that's why I think he would say I'm pushy. So now, as far as why he would say I'm good, I think I'm just overall a good person. You know, I love Jesus, Team Jesus. My intentions are always well. If he had anything going on business-wise, I would, you know, do what I can to support as much as I could. I'd pray for him and his family. You know, we'd go to church together, things like that. I just overall had good intentions. And when it comes to being silly, I could not stay mad for too long. Like when I'm mad, like it's high. I'm a 10 out of 10 when I'm mad, but very quickly, like, all right, I'm good to be good. Like I just want to be happy and good. I think that if we asked him, I think that's what he'll say. So now, the reason why this question is important is not just because we want to know how men think. Yeah, we want to know what our partners or our exes, you know, think about us. Sometimes, a lot of times, we want closure in relationships, and sometimes we can't get that. But also, this question is intended for the girls to have a conversation and self-reflect. Like, it's not just to talk about men, but it's also like, how do you show up as a partner? How do you show up in a relationship? And self-reflect. So when you answer this question down below, I want you to take a second to see all the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent ways that you showed up as a partner in your relationship. Were you pushy, dramatic, thoughtful, considerate? Were you playful? I want you to think about those things, because listen, I'm your little sis. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna bring it to you, and I want us to be held accountable and know our strengths when we're in a partnership and in a relationship, and own that. You know your top tier, you're 10 out of 10. Do recommend, then by all means, that's who you are. But if you know that, hey, listen, I showed up as best as I could, but I have some things that I need to work on, I think it's important to know that, so that when we do have that new day, we show up the best versions of ourselves. But now for the moment we were all waiting for. Let's hear what my favorite ex has, my longest ex has, my dearest ex has to say. Here it goes.
What's up?
What are 3 words you would use to describe me?
Describe as my ex. 3 positive words or 3 negative words?
3 any words. What are the first 3 words you would use to describe me?
Caring, late, and I don't know, a nurturer. I don't know.
Oh, wow, okay. I said pushy, bubbly, and good.
I don't know about bubbly.
You don't think I was bubbly?
Oh, you talking about yourself? Got you. Yeah, that's good. All right, yeah, bubbly. That's you all day.
All right, thank you.
All right, cool. Yeah, hey girl, hey great, more line. So
now, that was awkward. Do I agree? Ish. Yes. That's something I gotta sit with. I'm gonna have to sit with that one. I think he was trying to be nice-ish. Kept it together. I do think it's important to know, and it's also healthy to have good, healthy, you know, relationships and friendships, even if it doesn't work out romantically. Like, the good thing is that we can always like have a friendship and, you know, have accountability. So, y'all, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode of Hey Girl Hey. Drop your comments and thoughts below. If y'all have follow-up questions, I don't know if he'll answer them, but he might. Maybe we'll even be able to get him on the show a day, and we could probably do a live with him. Who knows? I don't know. But if you have any questions, and if you do want an episode where we have more men on the show that can answer some questions, let me know that too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, sis. Bye.